Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? I'm here with my buddy John on his camping chair that he reviewed. Hopefully you'll see the review that soon. A review of this, Terrified, on Shudder.
Spanish and Castilian. I think Castilian is the language you speak in castles.
I thought that was the way William Castle spoke.
Oh,
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of course, it had subtitles because we only speak English, some German, Danish.
Yes.
But yeah, I thought it was really good. It's interesting. It starts off at this one guy's house. He's getting annoyed at his neighbor because the neighbor is supposedly remodeling his house. He keeps banging on the walls at like 5 a.m. and stuff. Well, then it's like his wife experienced a haunting, and then he ends up in a mental institution, and there's these 3 people that come to interview him. And he says something about his neighbor, and like, oh, you mean so-and-so. And then it also shows you like what happened, and it cuts to his neighbor's story about his haunting experience. Mm-hmm. And then a neighbor across the road from them, a lady in her haunting experience. And it cuts back to the mental institution where these 3 people are going to investigate these hauntings. And it's really interesting the way they did it. It's kind of about like involves other dimensions and stuff. That is sight and sound. Oh wait.
Yeah, it was really good. I mean, very bizarre. I really appreciated the movie. I mean, you know, it was very unique, done in a very different non-linear type style. I mean, you know,
somewhat at the beginning was non-linear.
Yeah, but it was really cool. I liked it.
Once again, we're bitching about the subtitles because, like, hey, great, they use the yellow font.
Yellow,
and then there were a couple
yellow
of scenes where there's
yellow,
too much yellow light.
I know.
Once again, I'm going to say, as somebody that professionally has to put words on commercials and stuff, put a nice thick, doesn't have to be real thick, but thick black border around your letters.
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah. I made a mistake early on, and one guy said, so one salesman says, well, if you kind of squint at it and look at it that way and see how legible it is from where he's sitting. And then he says, so I tried that. So, I'll make my board, put a little bit thicker border and maybe a little shadow to make it pop and stand out from the background. But so you can use white on white as long as you have a nice thick black background, and then people can read what you have there.
Oh,
so if you're doing any type of subtitles, put a black border, or maybe a different color scheme, but black borders seem to work good if you have. It doesn't have to be super thick, but it should be, a good thickness that makes everything pop.
I agree. Because I mentioned that when I talked about it live about the Man Behind the Sun movies, the Asian films, and it was like, back then they had like lightning quick subtitles. They were always white with broken English, like that. And it was amongst like a frozen tundra, so you'll see a bunch of wintry background, and you see the white subtitles. You couldn't read nothing. That sucked, man. I mean, they have to do something better than that, but that's always been like that. It's like just easy to read subtitles. But I mean, I really liked Terrified. I really enjoyed it. I appreciate it. It was very unusual. I give it and bizarre, but I liked how it did. Yeah, it was creepy.
Not really scary, of course, but
creepy. But I mean, a lot
we don't get scared of it. We jump a lot because it's like if you see the speakers I've got, that's going to make us jump more than anything. Is that all of a sudden a loud sound? And,
so I think I jumped twice towards the last 15, 20 minutes, I think. I mean, but I really liked it. I give it an 8 out of 10. It's really good. So I guess that's it for me and my buddy John. So until next time, bye, please. Go back to here. Take care of my Legion. And then go like that. And then click.